have left the family compound. I have positive vibes for this week that it won't be as frustrating as last week.
So we've got to move the camper, and hopefully it'll fit where we're gonna put it. All right, so we're off to a good start this morning. When you get old, you start to forget stuff. And also when you got too many things going, like we got too many things going.
So what's supposed to be happening? Whew. Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
This morning we have left the family compound, but not for good. We actually have a really busy week again this week.
Yes, we do.
And we're really hoping, at least I am really hoping, that it's gonna be a little more positive week than it was last week with regards to some of our projects and people.
So this week we're going to focus on hopefully Monday and Tuesday grading, getting the final grade done outside.
And then hopefully they are also going to be finishing the outside of the house and all of the painting and getting the rest of the siding on, as well as the drywall inside the house.
Yes.
Our projects:
We're going to do gas lines. We're going to
set up the generator.
set up the generator. Well, at least get it in place. And then we're going to redo the drains based on the final grade. We're going to add in the propane gas lines to everything, get those dug, get those set. Then we're going to start bringing gravel back in to cover up all the stuff that got messed up during the final grade.
And most excitingly, we are going to be focusing on getting a patio in and a mailbox. So we have a lot to do. We're going to start out by doing a little shopping. Hopefully we'll find some rugs for the house and some tile for our backsplash in our kitchen. And then we just got to get started because we got a busy week. It's going to be a fun week.
It's going to be a fun week. It's going to be a busy week.
I have positive vibes for this week that it won't be as frustrating as last week. Wet out.
It's so wet.
You think it'll dry out before tomorrow, before the graders come? Good morning. So yesterday we had a very long day of shopping for rugs and tile, and I am not a huge fan of the shopping, and we did spend all day doing it, and then got to the very end and I thought, I don't even know if we should be buying stuff yet. Maybe we should wait. It's too early in the process. Where are we going to store it? But after spending the whole day doing it, Kevin was like, no, we're gonna go ahead and get something. So anyway, we did get 3 different rugs, which we didn't buy. We actually ordered after looking and seeing what we liked. And actually we got 4. We only need 3, so one of them will go back. But who knows, maybe they'll all go back. And then I bought a bedspread too. Too early for all this. I think I'm just starting to panic about all the choices that need to be made and thinking I just need to go ahead and make some choices for some things now. But from this point forward, we're not going to focus on any of the things we possibly need to purchase, because if you watch some of our other videos, you know that when we sold our house, we sold everything we have with the house. So we're having to replace everything, and it's a little more than what I thought it was going to be. But we're in a tiny house, so we're not replacing too much. So today we're going to spend a little more time doing something that I feel like will be a bit more enjoyable, and that is putting in our mailbox. All right, so before we put the mailbox on top of here and get it screwed in, we're gonna go ahead and put some Super Deck and stain this. All right, so we have the stain on, so now we're ready to put the mailbox top on.
All right, so we're gonna set our mailbox on. All right, so that's it.
So we have the mailbox finished this morning, but tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, they will be coming to do the final grading. So we have to go ahead and get this whole area cleaned up and everything out of the way for the grader, which includes the generator as well, getting that up on the pad. So we're just gonna go ahead and get everything ready today, and we'll be ready for tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning. We've got some graders coming, so we've got to move the camper. And hopefully it'll fit where we're gonna put it.
There is lots happening today at Be Free Acres. We have grading going on, we have drywall being sanded, we have lots happening, framing down at Taylor and Eric's, so it's an exciting day. And Kevin's been grading the road today because after a rain, it's apparently the best time to grade the road, so a couple days after, so he's been doing that as well because some of the road gets kind of rutted up with all of the big trucks, so it's an exciting day. So I don't know if you can tell, but if you look at the windows, there is drywall dust just pouring out of the windows.
So today they began the final grade around the house. So you can see that a lot of dirt was moved, but they also just were digging the channel for the water line and also for the gas lines. So if you look behind me, it looks like Gopher's Gone Wild, and it's about 3 foot deep all the way around.
So originally too, Kevin thought that, he had planned on renting something to do all this digging. Thank God we decided, or well, actually what happened was the grader was here and I said, well, if you're gonna be here anyway, why don't we just have him do it? And thank God that went through my mind. Like truly, thank the Lord.
Well, I was gonna rent like a 18-inch trencher, and really this just works out so much better because this water line is gonna be at about 3 feet, which is great. Even though we're in Georgia, we're in North Georgia, it occasionally gets cold, so keeping it at 3 feet makes me feel a lot better than having it at 18 inches.
This must have been a farm here before because this dirt smells like manure.
Yeah, it smells like cows.
It's weird.
So one added benefit of this final grade and the need to get rid of dirt is that we were able to put it down our hill, and actually the hill, the space out here got a little bit bigger because we moved a lot of dirt. And it's still steep coming down the back, but it's not quite as steep as it once was. So you can see it's got a good run to it. So I'm pumped about that because a little more extra space. Yeah, can't beat that. All right, so we're off to a good start this morning. We've got the gas guy here. He's running all my LP lines, my propane. He's also hooking up my generator to that and get everything hooked to the house. And we are starting to fill in water lines. Got the main water line hooked up to the plumbing, so we are rocking and rolling. All right, so we're getting a delivery of doors for the house. So that guy's sneaking in here and doing Pretty good job of backing her in.
So our view is looking fantastic. The grading looks awesome. We had a ton of pine straw delivered today. So now tonight, my job is to go ahead and get everything laid out as far as get our pine straw out and all of that, because tomorrow they are bringing our crusher run and our sand for our flagstone patio. But we got a lot of rocks to get. I wish you had a pause that can actually help. She can give me moral support. Yeah.
Look at that blade, make sure it just looks good.
Looks straight. We're putting out the landscaping fabric all the way around the house because we want to make sure we have the house good and protected. But I have a question, because I was thinking this was going to be kind of like, well, it's going to be kind of like that.
That's fine, you can just fold it under.
Undoing my work.
What you doing, Cody? You got some new fluff to walk around in?
It's going to be a long, long night.
It's what we call our pine straw date out here at the Be Free Acres.
All right, we have to talk about this.
What do we have to talk about? I want to get this on film so I don't forget.
It won't matter.
When you get old, you start to forget stuff. And also when you got too many things going, like we got too many things
Okay,
going.
so good morning. We are already hard at it doing pine straw today, and lots of people coming to work today, the electric company and all kinds of folks. So we gotta go.
Right, so I got a guy out here. He's going to cut down some big trees for me, a couple ones that were still in my way, and he's a tree surgeon, so yeah, it's definitely worth the money to do that.
So we just stopped at a place, a store on the side of the road, and I was able to get my bear and a swing for the front. So I'm so excited. We're at like this log cabin creations place, and it's really, I'm so excited. I love it. Cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've been looking and looking for the perfect bear, and there he is. He's just so cute. And the front of the sign says welcome, and then you can flip it over and it says go away. It's perfect. Good morning. We are up bright and early and on our way to the rock store to pick up our flagstone to continue on our patio project.
Meanwhile, back at Be Free Acres, it was busy, busy, busy as everyone was working and getting all kinds of things completed.
All right, so as usual, it's busy here at the Benson compound because I've got trim being delivered, and I've ordered not a concrete truck, but a gravel truck. So I'm hoping that the trim guy will be out of here by the time that the gravel truck shows up. Coming in.
There is so much going on here. It gets so stressful for me. Big trucks coming everywhere and hoping that they're not coming all at the same time, and what's supposed to be happening. Whew. So when it starts getting really stressful down there, there's so many people and a lot going on, and I start getting stressed about who's coming next and will they have a parking spot and all those things. I decided to come up here on the top of the hill by myself and do something that can occupy my mind, like pine straw.
Freaking out of breath already. Doing that.
that was stressful. So it's all good now. All of the trim is inside. So they brought the trim in. The problem is that there was only one person to bring that trim in with his machine, but the machine can't go in the door. And he asked us if we had a garage. Well, clearly there's not a garage here right now. So then, but all of that trim couldn't sit outside, or it would be just, I'm sweaty. It will be ruined. So they got it in. The siding people and the painters helped, and everybody chipped in and got it inside. So behind me, you can see that they have fixed. Maybe you can see it. They've fixed my chicken foot. It's now a crow's foot. It looks so much better, and the one in the back looks great too. Those are
coming together.
No matter how challenging things may seem in the moment, time has a way of revealing a different story. What feels impossible today can become a distant memory tomorrow. Seasons change, struggles fade, and what once felt like a setback often turns out to be a lesson in patience and resilience. Keep going, trust the process, and remember, things do get better even when it doesn't feel like it. Time always has something different to say.